Friends, enemies, those who remain undecided. Welcome back. This is Jack. Y'all are like, hey, Jack, where have you been? I've been sleeping a lot and reading, but sleeping a lot. My sleep pattern's been really fucky. Y'all know me. I get like that with my bipolarism. So, tomorrow I am going to be streaming. I'm going to shoot for around 2 p.m. my time, which more likely be like 3 p.m. my time. Because Elden Ring Night Rain drops 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for PC. And you can bet your sweet ass I'm going to be playing it. Now, unfortunately, I'll be playing it solo. I won't have Gothic. She'll be in VC with me. She'll probably be playing it herself. Just we won't be able to play together because it doesn't have co-op. It only has tri-op. I think would technically be its name. Anyway, 3-player. It's 3-player and single player. Single player you can actually play offline, which is cool. And Friday though, I should be able to get my older sibling involved. See, or I might be able to do it late Thursday because they said they actually be home around 4 p.m. my time. So we'll burn that bridge when I get there. Today I just wanted to do a little bit of Liza P. The reason why we're doing Liza P is one, I wanted a Souls-like kit. I just get that fix in before Night Rain drops, because Night Rain. And I also kind of wanted to get myself ready for when the DLC drops. Now I already have a character I'm pseudo working on. It's a technique-based character, a dexterity-based character, agility-based character, whatever you want to call it. And I've Would you consider a Yu-Gi-Oh card that has a light pinhole in it as it lightly played condition? No, that is damaged. Lightly played is scuffed edges. With a pinhole in it means somebody was had it on a cork board and was had it on display and it got damaged from it. That's what I'm reading that as. I think I'm going the wrong way. Or am I? Yeah, it sounds like he scammed you. Because I would argue the light pinhole is not a lightly played. Lightly played might be like it has slight creases from it being shuffled. In Liza P, there is no like naked running around like I normally would be because I just don't bother with armor. In fact, your character's aesthetics really don't affect your stats at all. Which, speaking of which, let me alter his appearance a little bit. Because I do have some alternate clothes I can throw. We need the top hat, like a sir. No, you're right. You're right. Like, I'm glad he refunded it for you because I can definitely imagine someone being a dick and going, no, no. Like, if he wanted to say it was lightly played, he wanted to say it was lightly played, and he put in the notes that's what it was, then I would be okay with it. Oh no, she's got it on her wish list. I made her put it on her wish list. So the next time it goes on sale, I can pick it up for her. I voted for I'm both broke and I already bought her a very expensive birthday gift. I'd probably have gotten it for her birthday. Yeah, that's pretty much my logic on the subject right there. If like he had included the thought, hey, by the way, there is this specific damage which technically does not come from being played, then yeah, that'd be perfectly fine. That'd be acceptable. But just to say, but slightly played and doesn't include that, that's an issue. Talking about Yu-Gi-Oh makes me kind of want to play Master Duel again. Like I generally like I like to I do like to play. I don't know why it's like there's like new icons like next to you guys. Is it like who spoke first, or I don't know, like it, or who's talking the most, it looks like. That's new. Like I really don't care about that. But anyway, not important. Um oh, okay. Yeah, I don't keep track of that. Anyway, but no, like I do want to play it, but I don't want to play it because like I hate the amount of one-turn kills that are in that game. Like the fact that it is such a common, it's just a common thing in the game that like it's just accepted that there is like one-turn kills makes me fucking hate it. And it's not even talking about like Exodia one-turn kills. I'm talking just straight. The person drew all in their first turn, now have the perfect hand automatically, and then they get to summon this thing that you can't remove from the field, and it's got like 50 bajillion attack and defense. I actually choose to go second. Like even when I play Magic the Gathering, I always choose to go second. Wish I could tell you why. That's what that does. Okay. I couldn't remember what that did. Guess I'm not allowed to dodge that, but okay. I forget the deck I ran. It was like, I think it was the spy deck. You'd have to ask Cool Walker. He's the one who I played the most against. Yeah, unfortunately, like you just saying the names, I don't know what that is. That before I take that next bit of damage and die. There's a safe place to heal, or yeah, it's right on the other side of him. I have to come back and kill him. Can I use there's an enemy nearby? Fuck. But he fucked off. By the way, I have a top hat. In case any of y'all needed to know that in your life, like, Jack's got a top hat. There we go. The reason why I needed to kill him is not for the amulet, although that's nice. Because he's a guaranteed one-off death. Alright, we're gonna see about upgrading my sword. Test. Okay.
I know my way.
Oh, I need hidden moonstone. Okay. Ew. Although I think he has hidden moonstones I can buy.
Welcome.
Cool. That's not what I'm after. I do need these, though. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and pick one up. I'm still short.
I'll use my power.
I would like to do Magic the Gathering, especially because they're releasing the Final Fantasy sets, but I would sink way too much money. One of the reasons I don't do card games anymore, unless it's digital. Because one, you have to store all the cards. Two, I'd have to actually go somewhere to play. And then three, it's just expensive. Ipichiro? Nandeska? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's brick. Oh, it's the cops. It's the popo.
Wait. I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that
Yeah, I got hidden moonstone. I can upgrade my weapon now.
Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
I'm doing good. You know, back in the day, I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering.
Like we used to.
But that's a hobby that gets really expensive fast. I also played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like when it first came to the States back in the day. Which is going to tell you how old I am. I was doing it back in high school. And then they're like, oh, hey.
I miss you.
Like, I remember back in the day, like, back when I first played, like, ritual summons were the most complicated form of summoning. You're like, wow, that's complicated. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way. There's this synchro summon and pendulum summon and those are basically exploding barrels in case you hadn't figured it out yet. So me getting that star fragment was pointless. Star fragments is your basically your token to let you summon in. Summon in NPCs to help you.
From 9-1, my family took my baby. A baby. Thank you, Royalist.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out?
Yeah, it's not gonna be a happy
Everybody's
reunion though.
safe.
I got hit. I blocked that. Yeah. And doubly so if you're trying to like be competitive about it, like you're actually trying to play to the point where you are like following like the rules of standard. And because with that you can spend like $100 building it, like, and this is lowballing it, $100 building a decent deck for that set or for the current rule set, and then like 2-3 months later is no longer considered in the rules anymore because one or two of your cards are from a previous set that's no longer allowed to be used. Oh yeah, no, there's like straight up cards in both games that are like that, where it's. Yeah, but there's games in there's cards in both games that are just like that overpriced. Hell, there's cards that aren't in use anymore, but are more expensive in Magic the Gathering, especially. Like for instance, you have the Black Lotus card, which like is the go-to for everybody to talk about. It's just such a collector's item, and it's stupidly expensive. What do you have?
Why, I know.
Don't worry.
For your info.
The Electric Coil Shockhead. Yeah. And that's why I never tried to play the market when it came to that. Like, if there was a card I wanted, there was a card I wanted. That's all there was to it. I didn't need anything else. There was no other need for it.
I know my.
Is this a technique weapon or a... It is a technique weapon, so technically I could just use that weapon, but I'm gonna upgrade the rapier somehow. I do like it. But I am going to use the I'm going to switch over to the Azure Dragon Crescent for no fucking reason. It's not even that good of a weapon. If Gothic was here, she'd 100% know why.
Does she? If it doesn't. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story. It's fine.
What's the button for? Button, who's got the button?
People have no idea. Thanks for keep. I see. You lie. People on the outs. I see. You lie. People on the out. I see. You lie. People on the out. I am an old. Make yourself. If you have any quick. I see you. People have no. It suits you. For a moment there, you look just like... Oh, forgive me, I'm rambling. When you get to my age, your memories are like good friends. And just as distracting. People have... Thanks for keeping...
Anyway, I was doing that for actual reasons, not just me fucking around. And that's impressive. Like, don't get me wrong. I do have friends who did manage to do that. They would crack like a couple boxes, and then they would turn around and sell like some of the rare cards. Like last time I remember having a friend do it, it was when the Phyrexia Wars was going on for New Phyrexia in Magic the Gathering. Because I very specifically remember somebody pulling Karn, the new Karn card, which at the time was the card to have. Like the only card that the immediate previous card that everyone was like, you need to have this card for playing, was another Planeswalker. He's like, it's still the most broken Planeswalker card. It's also why it's not allowed to use. He's got like 50 variants of him now. But he's Jace. It was Jace the Mind Sculptor. That's who it is. I like it.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for! You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You and the owl. What's your problem? You're the dumb can't sneak past me. Die! Or a nightmare. Stop showing up already. Cursed puppet! Back again!
Okay.
I'll kill you both, and string you up on the bridge. Cursed puppet! Back again! This time it's destroyed for sure.
I was fucking around too much.
Devil puppet no more.
It's a good reason a lot of card stores they only give you store credit. They won't give you money for those cards because like you could make a decent chunk of change just walking in, buying a single box, cracking the box, and then turning around. All right, I need to not fuck around. Yeah, selling on eBay, that is practical for them. It is a bit of a hassle, admittedly.
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
want that back. What is this gonna do? That did a thing.
Cursed puppet! Back again! I demanded the truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Yeah. Kind of makes me feel like back in the day, like dealing with GameStop. Like, I bought this game a week ago, and you were selling it for $50, and it's worth $10 now.
Seeing you, like I understand. But in order, won't you? I want to hear. Use the we'll catch up.
Don't cut me down, I'm a talking tree, and you will die a log. But
So about that weapon assembly, did you find any more weapons?
yeah, like that's shady as fuck. That's shady as fuck. Like, what was it? I think the company I used, yeah, no, it was, so, because I used to work for them, and they exist down in Orlando. Back before I joined the military, I used to work for them. Was Cool Stuff Inc. was the name of the company.
Welcome.
And they were pretty good. Although if y'all want to mock me, I actually got fired from them. Because, like, this is, like, my first job out of high school. And, like, I just wasn't good enough to keep up with their standard of work. Like, how fast to sort and put away cards. Shit like that. It sucked. It was depressing. You know, like, losing your first job. Because you're like, they're like, oh, you're not good enough. It's like, yeah, that emotionally sucked. But with that said,
Welcome to...
if that hadn't happened, I probably wouldn't have joined the Navy. I wouldn't have met all my brain would be less broken, but I also I wouldn't have ended up with the friends I've got now. Speaking of friends that I got now, hey Gothic. It's the Gothic, everyone. The other content creator you should subscribe to. By the way, I need to tell you all this. FromSoft had the audacity, the fucking cojones to make a trailer for Night Raid. And the trailer is done to the song Wake Me Up This is accurate. And I would know Sherrod if it wasn't for I met them in the Navy. Wake me up inside. Call my name and
survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
I'm doing all right. Vaguely concerned why the game is giving me like weird symbol next to me. Am I over encumbered? Oh no, it's because I got bonus health because of the necklace I'm wearing. I think for like some of the Helldiver video, if I use any of the footage from us recording earlier today, I think I need to get at least an audio clip of Mad Techie saying "Get off my lawn." Like I think that's like the bare minimum I need to do. Yes, me learn.
I could please let her, but that's right.
For those who don't know, the anti-tank cannon is officially is Mike's lawn chair, which implies that if he's attacking you with it, you're on his lawn and therefore must get off his lawn. Yes, me learn. So, I like Akira Toriyama. Not Akira Toriyama. I like him too, but unfortunately he passed. Miyazaki. No, not Miyazaki. Hideo Kojima. I like Hideo Kojima. Dude's a psychopath. Like if you told me someone's gonna make a walking simulator video game and you actually like it, I wouldn't believe it. I legitimately would not believe you. Be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck would like a walking simulator game? And then the fucker invents releases the game Death Stranding. Just to prove a point. So, it gives you guys the idea of what I'm talking about. Anyway, he and I'm prepared to be wrong about what I'm about to say next too. He has said he wants to create a game where your character forgets how to play the longer you don't play. In other words, if you stop playing for a while, not only will you forget how to play, your character will lose skills. I don't like this idea. Like, that sounds like a horrible idea. Like, it sounds like a gimmick that EA might eventually try to do to get you to always play their games. Second playthrough of this is so fucking heartbreaking because you can understand what they're saying. Amber, concerned. Oh, I thought I was far enough away. You got me. Because, like, I can imagine that working. Like, there are some weird games where they do shit like that. Like, a good one is Disco Elysium. Your character, you based on, like, where you put your skill points, you gain things you can say, but you also lose things you can say. But what I mean is you can lose things you say is that your character develops effectively its own personality based on where you put your skill points. I am not summoning a specter. Damn it. My timing was a little off on that last one. I've been slacking on my work, like all of my work. Like I haven't streamed in the last week. I didn't stream Monday because I'm gonna argue with Memorial Day, but it was really just because I didn't want to. I haven't done really any videos for Coffee Over Gaming, and I'm really self-conscious about that too. And I haven't been like making the videos for this game that I've been wanting, or for this channel that I've been wanting to. I haven't even recorded them. Memorial Day is not for. I appreciate you saying that, but just for the record, Memorial Day is for those who've served and died. Trust me, I hate how many, like, veteran stuff we have, holiday-wise. So I apologize if I sound like a dick saying that. But I'm just telling you more so, like, if somebody actually who might have issue with it says something. Damn, he got me. I did pretty good there. For the record, if I was using the rapier, this would be over already. Just because, like, I know how to use the rapier. I know it very well. The glaive I'm using is not that. Thing I don't like about Lies of P, and this is stupid. This is a stupid thing not to like. Actually, no, it makes perfect sense. Is how late in the game you get before you're able to use the boss souls. Oh shit, that's a grab. I spammed heal, so like I healed and then just like, oh, I can't heal. Only reason he got me. Only reason he got me. You know, I know why I'm losing. I know why I'm losing. We both know why I'm losing. Gothic knows why I'm losing. There we go. See, Gothic will concur. I will do Mobetta now that I'm wearing the proper attire. I was gonna dodge that, but I fucked up. Damn it. See, I told you right there, like, I dressed the job and I did much mo better, clearly. You use Guan Yu's weapon, you dress like Guan Yu, you're gonna do better. Remember, the outfit actually doesn't do anything. It's just... I kind of want to look up to see if there's a Sekido mod that allows you to turn Sekido into Let Me Solo Her. Like, I really don't think there would be, but I also don't know why there wouldn't. I haven't looked. Damn it. That's interesting. One, I didn't know you lived near Amish, but two, that's just think of that would be a thing. There's no phone, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. Just threw a spear at the or one of the pipes at the end. Just like, you know what? Fuck you, pipe. Oof. I usually hear nothing but good things about like the Amish culture. So like actually hearing that's kind of interesting. By the way, I made a smart ass comment to this was done to Amber off stream. It was about how you're more likely to be killed by a cow than you are a shark, and that's what you would refer to as a misleading.
Why don't we, Mr. The puppets?
It's designed to be an intentionally misleading. Hang on. Worry about it later. It's designed to be an intentionally misleading stat. Because you hear it and you're like, oh, no, that makes sense. Oh, that doesn't make sense because, like, you know, sharks are more dangerous. True. Shark is more likely to kill you, but which one are you more likely to see? That's the point. That's why the statistic is so misleading.
Always speaking, my friend. Remember, be careful, be wary.
Being told, hey, I don't need the link page. This I would like. And that makes, like, unfortunately, it makes sense. But that's why you were like, you know, that makes sense. No, it's just that you are more likely to deal with a cow on the day-to-day than you are a shark. That's the reason why the stat sounds weird, but it makes perfect sense once you stop and think about it. Alright. Because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, I'm going to be bringing this to an end. Yeah. I've been chased by cows before. I grew up, my family owned, either my family owned it or my family was co-owners with somebody who owns a massive field, and like so on the regular I used to there's a long drama story on that one. Actually I think I'll tell a brief part of that. So my my ancestry, part of my family, my grandparents' side, my grandma's side specifically, on my mom's side, we owned 100 acres, West Virginia, 100 acres. 100 motherfucking acres. That's not a small chunk of land. And like it meant nothing to me because like I used to go there up into the West Virginia and play, and it was kind of fun. It was nice. There was some trees to climb and stuff. And and when my grandmother died, they decided to break apart the land. Like instead of keeping it as one, keeping it as like a family estate kind of thing going on, they broke it apart and sold it. And so like I still can't believe that. Anyway, there's a long story to it. Like I don't want to go through the whole rant. Anyway, appreciate everybody being here. Like, subscribe, share. I will try to stream more. Like tomorrow, I'm streaming for sure. Like with Night Rain dropping, I'm streaming. I gotta make a thumbnail for that. It's gonna do its own dedicated thumbnail. Anyway, see you on the next one.